Hello, this is week 52. So it has been 1 year since I've gotten my violin, and so I decided I would try and I would go back and look at old videos to see, and just watch them and see how my progress has come so far. So, this will be either painful or good, and I'll be like, oh my god. So, alright, so. Alright, so here we go. Week 0. This is like the day I got it. Um, I think all I had done was I had tuned it. So I found like just an app online to tune it, to make sure. And I think I had the foresight to buy an extra set of strings, and I needed them because day one I broke my E string. So that was I was fun. So I was like, okay. So I learned don't make it too tight, and use the fine tuner if you need to to go up even like whole steps if you need to, because you're going to break your string. So all right. So let's watch this. Oh yeah. And also, this is back. My first idea was to hide my real name. I don't know why. I guess I was like, yeah. So I call myself Griff, but my name's not Griff. My name's Ben.
Okay, well, hello. Um, my name is Griff, and I recently bought a violin, and I decided to record myself every week to see my progress. Um, I've always loved the sound the violin makes, so I've always wanted to learn how to play it. When I was a kid, I took piano lessons, and then in high school, I played the saxophone. And so I played that for 4 years, and I haven't really played since. So I don't know. It's kind of loud, and and so I don't really want to play it here where I don't want to make too much noise. And so with the violin, I decided to buy an electric violin so that it wouldn't be too noisy. It wouldn't upset my neighbors too much. I haven't heard any banging on the walls yet. I was playing it a little bit yesterday to see what it was about. So yeah. So anyway, here's the violin. I bought it on Amazon. It was $200 from the Cecilio violin. It's electric. In this case. And so so far, I have broken a string because the one peg was loose, and I read the instructions that you put the rosin on it to help it grip better, and I ignored that advice, and so I did buy some spare strings, so I did plan for this, but so far I have broken a string already, so I'm like, okay, good, I've learned that lesson. And I've also rosined the bow and tuned it before I started recording, so it's not horrible. So my plan was to just play a song every week, just to see how well.
Yeah, I gave that up because it was way too much. It was because right now, like I was realizing, since I would play a song for a week, and then next week play it again, and that'd be better. And so really, I was taking 2 weeks to learn a song. But I was doing two of those a week, or like two of those every 2 weeks, so that was too much. And now I'm just doing 2 weeks for one song, so it's like my practice time is devoted to one song rather than two, and that made it was a lot easier to practice that way.
I'm coming along, and then hopefully I'll be good enough to play covers and some original compositions as time goes on. And I wanted to record my audio with Audacity, and I forgot to do that. So
That's why it's not so bad.
I think I want to post every Sunday. It was just it came yesterday, so might as well. I wanted to get the first video out first. So yeah, so next time I'll record with Audacity. Hopefully it's a better microphone, than my camera on my phone. So yeah, I also won't turn it on because it sounds alright without plugging it in. Like if I ever record something, I will definitely plug it into the computer and record off the violin itself, so it's not just a microphone and there's no background noise or anything else. So I guess I'll try to play something. I'll try like row your boat or something, just to see how well I am before I do any sort of training. I haven't even looked up like where I'm going to learn the violin. I'm just going to go for it. Look it up as I go along. Okay, so let's try something.
Oh my god. Look at this grip. What the hell am I doing?
I don't even know what note I'm playing. The G string is the low one. I'm trying to play a note on that. I don't think it goes any higher than the first note, or any lower than that, so.
My camera setup. I'm really bad at this, aren't I? So I can't see what my left hand's doing. Oh my god, yeah, look at me, I'm realizing it just sounds awful.
Oh my god.
Okay. Stop. Just stop, what are you doing?
Like I'm not sure about my posture, about anything, so I'm just gonna try. So.
My wrist is bent horribly, oh my god. Am I getting any good sound out of it? I don't know. Oh jeez. Stop the madness.
I think my rod in this crap. Maybe I'm just terrible. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but like, I'm not. It doesn't seem to.
I think it's you might be going to watch all the way through. The other ones are going to start skipping to interesting bits.
Do I play to the underside too? I just did it on like the pot, like.
No, what are you talking about? That's what you're going to say. Why would you do that? That doesn't make
I
sense.
have to bring that up, I guess. There seems to
Also, like, I realized my camera was backwards, and I didn't fix it. I just didn't care. So like, eventually I got a new phone, and the camera was right way around. And like, why didn't I do that before? It made a lot more sense to do it before. Oh, I did something. I heard it. Are you playing it right now?
God. Yeah. So I think I'll stop here because I clearly have no idea what I'm doing yet. And so I'll. that was dreadful. So I will stop here and actually
why did I do that? I don't know.
Studying to figure out how to play this thing and then post again in a week. So see you then.
Okay. Week 1, alright. Just for a laugh, I'm going to try to play Row Your Boat without any practice. Let's see what happens. Okay. So, that's from week 0 to week 52. That was pretty bad because that was just a win. But yeah. Alright, week 1. I'm starting to know what I'm doing. Okay, let's see what this is about.
Alright, so week 1 has it was a lot of improvement because I actually did some studying and I found one of the first piano or violin teacher I found on YouTube so far. She's really good, so I've just been following on her lessons. I have learned. What have I learned? I wrote it down. I learned how to hold the violin. I do not hold it. I've learned that my rosin is crap. It's just this cheap one that came with the violin. So like okay, whatever. Whenever I go to like a music store, I'll see if I can find a better one. I was also looking at some videos that saying like recommendations for your first violin. I didn't watch those before I bought it, and everyone was making fun of people who bought electric violins. So I was like, oh shit, oh well. But yeah, I didn't want to make too much noise. I didn't want to bug my neighbors, so I figured, no, probably it's good enough. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I've been practicing all the open string notes so far. That's about it. I'm still trying to figure out how to isolate the string I want without hitting the other ones.
That took like
so. I'm still practicing that. I'm getting better.
Yeah, like isolating the strings took me a long time because of my plan of playing a song every week. Because I was just focused on practicing the song rather than getting better. And so once I stopped doing that, and I know I have to actually learn how to bow properly, I got a lot better at doing that. Like because as I get to think, because I was more conscious of where my arm was, and I'll notice it when I'm playing. Like I usually would cut out the bad takes where I was hitting multiple strings, so it's like these videos will have the best takes in them, so that won't be too helpful to look at. But I am conscious of what I'm doing wrong, and I am working on getting better. So, for the rosin, yeah, I haven't gone to buy any new rosin yet. There's also a time where I was having a lot of like my sound was really bad and scratchy, and when I over rosined the bow, it sounded a lot better, but then it was like getting too much and it's like sticking and making it was really horrible sounding. So I haven't rosined it in like months because there was just so much on there, and I was literally wiping it off with a rag. Like I was literally wiping it off with the bow and off the strings because it was just sounding bad. But now I'm better at getting the tone I want out of the strings. So hopefully, but now it's still like I think I might need a little bit of rosin on there because it's not like it would come off and like you would see the dust fly off the string.
But I still need more practice before I start doing first finger notes. Oh yeah, the channel name is I think she just called the online violin and piano tutor. Yeah, the online piano and violin tutor. So yeah, so I've been watching her, and so it's very clear, and yeah, so far, and yeah, like I think I wrote in the description of my last video that even an hour of actually getting instruction, you get a lot better. So yeah, I wasn't holding the bow correctly at all. It was like I was just like grabbing it. I don't know how I would have held it. I lost hold it now. I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, so anyway, what songs have I learned? I have figured out myself.
I'm looking at like the video here. It looks like I plugged in the violin and everything without cutting the video down, like because I was lazy. I don't know. Let's just cut the practice. See what it sounds like. Why am I doing a scale? I'm doing open strings. Why am I doing a scale?
Say again. So, see you guys.
Okay. Next video. So, I jumped ahead, and this is my first little mini concert, so this is all the songs I was learning for the first 16 weeks. I think I thought 16 songs would be enough for a concert. So let's see if I put in. No, I didn't put it in. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I think I didn't do any multiple takes. I just went for it. So it was like, if I'm gonna play all these songs, I don't want to spend all day making a video. So I was like, I'll just go for it. This is a song I still play because I love it and it's easy. And it was pretty good for a beginner. And like my arm, I'm not locking it into place. Like you notice down here, I'm not like locking my arm to where it needs to be to not hit multiple strings. Kind of look at my grip too on the neck. I look a little stiff, it's probably I'm still gripping. And I'm going to start to do vibrato, and that should help me improve the palate grip. This is a hard song. I think I'll want to revisit that one later. This is a song with like multiple starts and flats. Now I kind of want to just do this concert over again. Okay.
Yeah, so what have I done? What have I won? What do I want to do moving forward? I don't know. I haven't thought about any of this. But yeah, so it's still very new, but
Yeah, okay. Let's just move on. Okay, this one is my first song I played that was entirely in third position. I have not practiced shifting up to third position. I probably should. What song was it I played recently? Okay, Tom's the Tank Engine that had me shifting up for one part because it was like low E, middle E, high E. And it was like getting up the shift. You had to do it. You had to in the middle of the song and then switch back. So, but this one, it was just entirely in third position. I never didn't switch back and forth. I also seemed to have started to grow my beard. Okay, my beard, it was not really a conscious thing. It was sort of like, I used to just shave with like an electric clippers once a week. And then COVID happened and I was at home all the time and I realized it had been a couple weeks since I had shaved and I was like, fuck it, let's just grow a beard, see what happens. But, yeah. think it gets a little better once I warm up. Oh, okay, hold it. I'm not using much of the bow, it's only like this. I'm doing it on the yeah, it's only like this little bit of the bow I'm using more of it. This is very scratchy. I think I need to practice more. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of strings in this one. I guess because this would be the best I could do. I should be better. Oh, I always do better. That's a weird thing. I think this one I don't stop, I just like fade out. No, I did not. Oh yeah, this is a Mr. John. I wanted people to like, my plan was to have people guess the song in the comments. And nobody watches my videos, so whatever, this is something bad. So, okay. Next video. Okay, so this is the first video that people actually watched. I just checked. I had 17 views on this one, which was like a lot more than usual. I think it's just because people searched Greens of Castamere and it showed up. I also got my first subscriber off this one. I have 2 subscribers. There's me, which is because I have like my personal YouTube account where I talk about the usual YouTube stuff watched. And my brother subscribed, and then this random guy who watched this video also subscribed. So thank you to that random person. Yeah, so like I wasn't telling anybody I was playing because I wanted it to be a surprise for Christmas. So I wasn't like posting it anywhere. I wanted to show it to my family, like, hey, I learned to play the violin. And then that's when my brother subscribed after he found out. So I have 3 subscribers. So yeah, let's see how well someone subscribed for this, so it must be good. I think I'm doing better with my arm. Trembled. I don't know. I haven't noticed trembling in a while, but I don't know if I should do it or not. pretty good. Like it was. There were a lot of times where I was hitting multiple strings. I was trembling a bit, but the tone of that was pretty good compared to earlier, where it was very scratchy. And some of the other stuff, the tone was okay. So happy with that. What is this song? Let's see. Oh god. The grip is funny, like pinky fingers way out in front. On the bow hand. Bending my wrist on my left hand. That was a common problem with me, where I would always play it through. Like, this is going well, this is going well, this is going well. I'm almost done, I screw up, and then it's off. So. Little talk, that's not a little talk. Why did I talk for half the video? Let's look at, that was the week before, I played Clocktown, and I'll play it again, and see how it sounds. Also, finding the names of the composers is always a pain, because it's like, oh, that should be a why. It's always like, because Koji Kondo is like usually like the main composer, and then there might be somebody else. So it's like, well, who actually wrote Clocktown? I don't know. I'm going to put both their names. It's like, You're like grip like that. I'm wondering if that's too much rosin. Or I'm like pressing too hard or something. Well, I think I changed the last note to give it an again. Right, this one I think I just come back from, or no, I finished my second concert, week 36. So I finished my second concert, and I was realizing I was making all these like rookie mistakes still, and so I was like, it's getting close to a year. I need to get better. So let's see this video says. What am I doing? I just started recording, and I have no plan to what I'm going to be talking about. So I've been focusing on the level my arm goes whenever I'm playing a certain string. Because I watched a video about the reasons why you're hitting multiple strings, and like the biggest reason I think was not knowing the right level to be at. So I've been like focusing on that. Like most of the time, it's been either so trying to focus on holding it up with just my head and then where my arm is. Not really playing any songs. I did play the weird Christmas song. It's not a really common one to think of. God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, I think I was, I think that was it. And I was playing that while focusing on where my arm was. And yeah, I noticed as I was focusing on music, I would ignore my arm, and so that's kind of bad. So I have to learn to not be doing that. So hopefully by this keeping like
practice
a split second, just to think, where's my arm?
Focusing on that, it eventually becomes second nature.
Go back to
you don't have to worry.
Quick. Especially, you know,
I've also started doing like in the morning I'm doing shoulder exercises, not me like beefing up ones, just ones to get, just to strengthen the muscles so they're not so tense. I had really bad back pain too this week. I didn't know what was causing it, so I think it's kind of going away. So maybe it's my shoulder exercises are helping with that too, because it was just like a really sharp back, right in the middle of my back. There was a muscle and it would hurt really bad. So I don't remember that. Yeah, so hopefully that's gone, and I can do better. So yeah, I was gonna say I found playing the G string has always been hard for me. I don't know why. It was always one that sounded bad. Excuse me. But but now that I'm like focusing on my arm, I say, you really have to hold your arm up, like hold it up there, and it's so to keep it, so you're not hitting the other strings. So so get my violin, and I'll kind of show you what I've been doing just to practice. So yeah, just pick the string to start with. Probably usually A. You just start with A, so you just have to know like where A is. Oops, see, now it's pretty bad. So there's A. Here's A. Where's my arm? Where's my arm? Okay. So yeah, label. So I just try to play. I try to shift strings without looking at the violin, and whenever I do hear another string, I would stop, look at it, and be like, "Oh, what do I got to tell?" So like here, I'm hitting 2, so if I want to hit just the D string, just move up to D. So there's D, and there's where my elbow is. Yeah, so even up on like G, I've always felt kind of hard. I think I was kind of lazy, so I'd be like, there's a G. I was like, no, where's my elbow down there? That's really bad. So elbow up, do everything nice and straight. Go in the right place and so yeah, just exercise like that. That's what I've been doing. I've been pretty good about doing it every day too. Just for like 15 minutes
because I've been playing songs. week until I get lazy when I'm not having.
Because of the headaches I've been getting. But it's also trying to relax my arm, my shoulder. So I just put it up.
Relaxing my shoulder.
Pull the violin up.
I'm still struggling, but that's probably.
It's like, whereas the tension,
bravado
like,
helps
so
because you have to
my
right.
neck is bent, so just try to
do it right.
straighten my neck a little bit. And then you feel like a tension. Like you try.
Okay, that's enough of this. Alright. So, this is the first one I played through 2 parts. Actually, technically it's not true because I was trying to do an original composition where I played all 4 parts. And that just sounded really bad. And so I smartened up when I made this one. And I think the beginning is a little iffy, but it gets better as you go on. Only the one part. Bam! There's 2 of me! It's so fast. That was terrible. I don't think they did a very good job of like lining the videos up. Because like, the video has this like recording, they had the black bars, so trying to fit them. I was like, they didn't want to be bothered. And the video editing software I have is very good. Yeah, but right when the 2 parts come together, it was really bad. But then once you get going, it's kind of a lot better. It looks like I dropped the camera because the posters aren't lined up. Oh, yeah. The ending was rough, but. And finally, we'll do my last week's video, week 50. See where I am now compared to where I was at the beginning. Okay, let's look at the grip. Pinky finger is rigid, it should be relaxed. That looks fine. This looks okay. This sweater is getting worn out. Oh yeah, this one the camera didn't want to record right. It was like skipping frames a lot. I don't know if it's doing it today. I haven't looked. Probably use those for more, but like the poster is blurry, you can't see the strings on one at all. I was just like pissed off because it wasn't working at the time, so I was just like, I'm just gonna get it out there. The sound is there, so that's all I really cared about. Ah, I got it again. Okay, so don't know how long I've been recording, but that has been my progress over the past year. So it was just like another quick video by the online panel violin tutor, where she said someone asked her when should I start learning vibrato, and she said after about a year. And so I was like, it's been a year, I'm going to start. What vibrato does is, I think because there are no frets on a violin, you can get fretted violins, but like I don't have one, where your finger has to be in the exact spot to play the note right. And so what vibrato does, since you sort of wobble the note, you're going like above it and below it, going back and forth, you're hitting the note somewhere in there. And so it just sounds nicer because you will be hitting every note you want to be hitting, and it makes it just yeah, it sort of makes it sound nicer. It's a little more flowy, I guess, as you could say. But yeah, so that should also help your grip, because you can't like have like a death grip on your violin and shake your hand at the same time. You can't do that. So it should help me have a lighter grip on the neck, because you're not supposed to be really gripping the neck. You're supposed to put down as much pressure as you need to play your note, and that's it. And I was not very good at that. So that's what my practice is going to be now. I need to practice some more playing fourth finger, playing up in third position. Excuse me. I thought of something else. Oh yeah, my pinky finger is still like it's rigid and locks in place when I'm holding the bow. Relax. Playing the violin is all about relaxing. So yeah. Don't think there's anything else I want to say. So yeah, I'm still enjoying it. Still a lot of fun. Like I said, like week 0, it's an instrument I've always loved. So I was like, should learn how to play it. Yeah, I guess that's it. So, thanks for watching. It's been a year. And there'll be many more years to imagine. Right? Bye.